Hello everyone, welcome to this session on TISS 2020 3-month study plan for non-GK sections of the examination. When it comes to non-GK, you are going to have 60 questions out of 100 coming from the non-GK part. 30 questions out of these would be from verbal and reading comprehension, 6 from DI, 12 to 14 from logical reasoning, and 10 to 12 from quantitative aptitude part. We have made up a study plan for all of you in a way that even if you are starting from scratch at this point of time, you can easily follow this study plan and prepare accordingly to be able to score high so that you can clear the cutoff of the courses you are aiming for at TISS. Coming to the October plan, week 1 Con plus DI, you should start off with the focus on percentages and averages only. For logical reasoning, coding, decoding, and from the verbal part, just do the vocabulary thing. So, week 1 percentages, averages, coding, decoding, vocabulary. Week 2, you can move on to tables, ratio, proportion, mixtures, and allegations. Tables is an important topic from DI. Then in LR, you can do input output, verbal and RC. In addition to vocabulary, you can start off with reading comprehension as well. Remember that RC in TISS are very easy. They are more like just see the question, find the answer in the passage and mark the answer. You don't need to read the entire passage before solving a TISS level RC question. Week 3 time, speed, distance, time and work. From Cont part, LR, sequence and series, and vocabulary and RC to continue for English. Week 4 bar graphs, line graphs, simple interest, seating arrangement, selections for LR, and RC and vocabulary to continue. Also, once you reach October 10, irrespective of how much syllabus you have covered, you start taking mock tests so that you get to know where you stand. So that you are able to get the confidence at the right time and also be able to test the kind of questions which appear in the examination, because the mock test series which we provide you has very close level as compared to the actual examination with the replica in terms of difficulty level, question distribution, question pattern, etc., and hence mocks are going to give you a fair idea. Now that's how your October plan should look out in case you are aiming to get into TISS as one of your major targets this year. Moving to November plan, week 1, you should be doing profit and loss, pie charts, LR, statement assumption conclusion questions, verbal RC, you should move on to sentence correction. Week 2, linear equations and compound interest for Cont, data sufficiency for LR, and sentence correction to continue for verbal part. Week 3, just do basics of PNC and probability. Remember that no complex question, no tough questions would come from PNC and probability. Whatever would come in examination would be very direct formula based question, and hence just do very basics of PNC and probability, followed by family tree, blood relation concept for LR part, and do parajumbles in the verbal part. Now moving to week 4, basic trigonometry from Cont, visual reasoning and syllogism from LR, and phrasal verbs from the English part. The point to note over here is trigonometry questions in TISS are going to be of very basic level, just the formula application, and whether it be from heights and distance or the initial part, it is going to be very simple formula oriented question, and hence only do very basics of trigonometry. And you should be taking 2 mock tests every 7 days in the month of November. That's how your November should look as. Now moving to December plan, in week 1 you should be doing basics of number system. Now remember that you are not going to get complex remainder theorem questions, and also you don't need to waste your time in those remainder theorem questions. Just do basics of number system and you would be all good. From LR perspective, take 1 sectional test every 3 days. In verbal, in addition to studying vocabulary, take 1 sectional test in week 1 of December. Week 2, revise arithmetic, because arithmetic has the highest weightage in the maths part. Then take 1 sectional test of LR every 4 days. That would result in 1 to 2 sectional tests in week 2 for LR. 1 sectional test for verbal once again in week 2. Week 3, revise data interpretation, because remember that arithmetic and DI, they form the highest weightage of questions in Cont plus DI section, and hence you should be revising them very well with the aim of 100% attempt with 100% accuracy when it comes to arithmetic and DI. And 1 sectional test of LR in week 3 and 2 sectional tests of verbal in week 3. Week 4, 1 sectional test every 2 days for Cont part, 1 sectional test for LR and one sectional test for verbal. And in the month of December, you should be taking 3 mock tests every 7 days. Now, after you have taken all these mocks in October, November, and December, you would be having 3 to 4 mocks left with you. You should be taking all of them before your examination on tentatively 12th of January 2020. So try to take the remaining mock tests in the first week of January, and that is how your plan for the next 3 days, in terms of say next 3 months, should look as when it comes to testnet preparation. Now with this we come to the end of the study plan, and I would just request all of you to do check out the testnet coaching course. And if you are still to start off your preparation, this is the course you can rely on for the next 30 days, and then another 30 days, another 30 days, that is for the next 90 days. If you could give a monthly focus as per the study plan to this course, you are all set for a good score. Then last year we had 137 final selections in TISS, which is highest across coachings. In case you don't want to go for coaching course, as I always say, you can go for GK mock and mock test series, where you will get 20 full length mocks, 35 GK ebooks, 150 GK tests, and 15 sectionals. Do WhatsApp at the number on the screen for more details in case you are looking out with some queries about the course before enrolling for. Now, at the end, I wish you all the best for testnet examination. Do not forget to hit the bell icon on the top right hand side for subscribing to the channel, and do download Career and MBA app today from Play Store and access free videos, free GK tests, and articles. Thank you, everyone. Wish you all the best for testnet examination. Once again, I do hope this study plan helps you.